So today I want to talk about this concept of, taking a step back and figuring out what you actually want to do. Because sometimes when you're going and going and you're in the hamster wheel of getting things done or just continuing down that spiral of activities, you're not aware of exactly where you're headed. It's like you're so focused on your strides that you're not seeing the path. And that's a problem, and we have to address it. And the way I've been trying to figure out my way out of it was to just take a very long break. Not long, but like it really depends on you and how long it takes for you to bounce back from that bout of just agitation and rush of activities and all the stuff that you've been occupied with. It depends on the intensity of the period you spent. So, what we can do is to just, like I said, take a break. I took 4 months. Yeah, it's been like 4 months off of my work and everything. Like, I want to just take a step because I was doubtful as to where my life was headed, and I couldn't think when I was in it. I was like, I was becoming just so paranoid, so logical, so I thought everything should follow logic, and I'm not gonna be able to like I wasn't even capable of imagining a different scenario. My imagination was like plummeting so fast because I was analyzing everything. I was over analyzing it. Like, life doesn't work that way. Life is a series of just like inspiration, and you following that line of inspiration, and that inspiration is not always based on logic. It's not always down to earth. In fact, if you're always like down to earth and you're always thinking about threats and problems and stuff, you will lose the imagination that will take you higher to the higher level. So that kind of imagination is required for you to take a leap of faith. Without that, you're not going to be able to like take a risk or be able to have a very not strict, have a very clear vision of what your life is going to end up at the end. So it's important for us to analyze less and to just let our feeling, our emotions, our belief system, I would say. I mean, belief is only going to express itself through your emotions and through your feelings. Otherwise, you're just going to be like stuck in your head and intellectualize things and overanalyze things, which is not going to help you decide the big decisions, like make the big decisions, because big decisions are always based on your value system, based on the belief that you have in your head and at your heart. It actually is a heart job, like a heart-based job. Like, you have to follow your intuition in a way. And your intuition is not going to come to you when you're always in a state of logicalizing things and getting things to be very much reasonable. You don't have to follow reason when you have a very big, lofty goal. You have to like dare to dream big. And if you're just being super logical and you're thinking about what is possible right now, then you're not going to be able to like push yourself because you're not seeing the bigger picture of where you're going to end up. And where you're going to end up is really dictated by your imagination. Your imagination is going to land you wherever it will, wherever it's imagining right now. So we need that, right? And the only way is to just like delve into the silence and get rid of the noise. Get rid of the noise of activities, get rid of the noise of busyness, get rid of all the unnecessary hassle back and forth. Once in a while, I believe this to be true because, I'm only 24. I don't know really how life works still. Uh, and as far as I can tell, once in a while, you need to take a break. Like every 2 years at least, take at least like 5 month break, okay? Every 2 years. Because you have to review what you've been doing. You have to figure out if you've been going into the right direction, because we don't know. When we're in it, we're really busy just going, not considering which direction is the best, but actually just, pedaling on the whatever bike we have. And so it's important for us to be able to see it from a different perspective, and from a perspective that is not attached to the work, that is not attached to the life that we have to live in order to survive. It's not attached to survival instinct. It's much more attached to the thriving instinct, to go higher than the level of surviving. It's much more than that. And so for us to be able to do that, it's imperative that we don't give too much time to the hassle. I mean, you have to give time to the hassle, but like every once in a while, like I said, you have to take a break, right?